you're new, I'm Lauren.
And I'm Amanda.
And today we have another book haul unboxing for you guys.
Our friend Gabriella did tell us that Better World Books was having a 30% off used book sale, so
we had to get
some. We had to check it out. They had a lot of really good options.
We did make this purchase before going on our book ban, so if you just watched all the books on our physical TBR, this was purchased before then, and this was kind of like the last purchase.
We wanted to make that clear though,
right?
Because we know how crazy that video was and counting all of the books that we have on our physical TBR. Now we're done.
No, yeah, these were purchased a while back. I have checked out their website before, but you guys know how we feel about Book Outlet. We're on there constantly. We love their prices, and that's like our go-to discount books place. So I have checked out Better World Books before. Their prices are a little bit higher than Book Outlet for them being used books. However, with this 30% off, that really did it for me.
Yeah.
Like, the prices were excellent with the 30% off.
So this was our first time buying used books online.
And every time that we've gotten used books, we could physically look at them at stores or something like that. So hopefully these aren't too bad. But even if they are, like, the prices were so good, you can't even really complain.
On the listings, they had the certain condition. I only got like very good condition.
I don't think I pay attention to that at all. I think whichever one was cheapest were the ones that I was getting. So if some of these are banged up, that's my fault.
We are curious to see how accurate the description is. Okay, so let's open her up.
Ew. I don't know why you said it like that. Just open it.
I'm gonna just open it. Our scissors this time.
Okay.
Love the bubble wrap.
Ooh, they package it nice. I'm excited. Okay, what do you get?
First up, Taylor Jenkins Reid, Maybe in Another Life. She is a little banged up, and this one was one of the ones that was like in the best condition, it said.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe they meant like the best condition they have.
Maybe. Okay, so I did look right now to see what the condition was in. It says used very good.
Yeah, it was used very good.
It was used very good. I paid $7.34 for it, which is actually pretty good because it is going for $16.19.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I have been super into Taylor Jenkins Reid ever since I read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, so I've been wanting to build my stack of her books, read more of her writing. I know this book is about like parallel universes. I don't want to read too much of the back, but like this part says, what happens if she leaves with Gabby? What happens if she leaves with Ethan? Hannah lives out the effects of each decision. Quickly, these parallel universes develop into surprisingly different stories with far-reaching consequences for Hannah and the people around her. So I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
We'll be able to see how different her life turns out if she went this way or if she went that way.
That's really cool.
That is cool. So hopefully it's really good. I'm sure it will be because Miss Taylor Jenkins Reid does not miss. Great.
I actually like that they package them so well. Like,
Yeah.
Book Outlet, I don't think gives a...
No,
they just throw them in there. Just off the top, the first one I have is The Problem with Forever by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I am really excited because this, I believe, is a contemporary romance, and the only thing I've read from this author is the From Blood and Ash series, which is a high fantasy series almost, so I am interested in seeing how these compare. I don't know anything about this one. I don't think I want to read anything about it, but one of the quotes on the front from a best-selling author says, "Heartbreakingly real, a remarkable novel about the power of first love and the courage it takes to face your fears." So I feel like it is just going to be like a contemporary romance or something.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm hoping it is.
I just looked on Goodreads and it has a really good reviews.
Yeah,
it's
so
at
I'm
4
excited.
stars. So
okay, that's
good.
not bad. It's not too bad, but I could tell she was loved.
Yeah.
She was read, she was loved.
Was she a library book?
Yeah, it said West End Library. I have no idea where they're accessing all of these library books to sell.
It's like somebody stealing them.
That's a great question. I don't know. I will let you guys know when I start this.
Okay, so next I did get Malibu Rising. This is probably one of the first ones that I wanted from her, but I chose to start with The 7 Husbands. I was really excited to see this on there. It says used good. I did take off the library plastic around it though, because there was like marker scribblings on it. Now it looks brand new. Like, I just got it from freaking Barnes & Noble. I paid $6.53 for this, which is actually crazy. And the fact that it looks brand new, I'm very happy about it. I don't know too much about it. I know it's something like celebrities living in Malibu. From the New York Times bestseller author of Daisy Jones and the Six, 4 famous siblings throw an epic party to celebrate the end of summer. But over the course of 24 hours, their lives will change forever.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna hold off on this one and save it when I'm in a huge slump. And hopefully this one will take me out of it.
The next one I got was Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. This book is super special to me because it was the first book that I ever really read, and it started my reading journey. One of my best friends, Bailey, recommended this book to me at the beginning of quarantine because she said the main character reminded her of me, which if you've read this book, just says a lot.
I can only imagine.
Right. It was just recently released that this book is going to get a movie adaptation, and I'm so excited to see it. I do want to reread this book before the movie comes out, and you haven't read it yet.
But now I want to because Felix from Ginny and Georgia, the guy who plays Marcus, who is so gorgeous, is going to be playing the main guy. So now I want to read it so I can watch the movie.
And it's so good. It's such a great coming of age, like, YA story. I didn't own a physical copy until now. I knew I had to have it for my collection. It's one that I've been wanting for a long time. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, absolutely.
You paid like $2 for it.
Yeah, this one's, it's really good condition. I think I did only pay like $2. Such a steal. I'm so glad I finally have it now. And this is one that I'm going to reread, if not this month, next month. Ooh.
Okay, so I did finally get The Soulmate Equation by Christina and Lauren.
Yeah.
Christina, Lauren. I love that. I really thought that was one person. But this was another one we've seen so much about. I'm so excited to finally read it. Let me talk about how much this was. I got this for $6.76.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Especially hardback.
Yeah, all of these prices were amazing. I don't know too much about this, but just reading on the inside, it says, a heartfelt and funny novel about what happens when two people with everything on the line are thrown together by science.
By science?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think isn't there a Black Mirror episode like that where they pair you up with your soulmate? I don't know.
Oh, I thought you could feel those. Okay.
Emotional, sweet, and surprise. Surprising.
Yeah, it is surprising. The next one I have is The Stranger by Albert Camus. Last summer I read this contemporary coming-of-age story, and they kept quoting this man in this book, and when I saw that the website had this, it was one that I wanted to read since then. Invincible Summer. That's the one I'm talking about. I honestly did not like that book at all.
Oh.
But they quoted him so much that I was interested in this instead. So hopefully this one's better than that book. Was awarded the Nobel Prize. He has a Nobel Prize?
Nice.
Nice!
Nice.
Go you! Okay, yeah, no, that is crazy. I don't know if this is considered a classic, but it is one that I have wanted to read. I feel like I've read most of this book just based off of the quotes that were in that other novel.
And how small this is.
Right, so I am excited to read this one. Hopefully I get around to it.
Okay, so I did get Without Merit by Colleen Hoover. This was listed as used but in good condition. This one isn't too bad, but it was a library book, so, you know.
Oh no!
That's fine though, because I did pay $8 for this, which is pretty good for a Colleen book, I would say. This was one that you wanted to read this month.
Right, I have not read it, and I don't know if I will. I ended up reading a different Colleen book though. Yeah. It was really good. So
we know it's a family drama, but just reading a little bit from the back, it says, the Voss family is anything but normal. They live in a repurposed church. The once cancer-stricken mother lives in the basement. The father is married to the mother's former nurse. The little half-brother isn't allowed to do or eat anything fun. And then the eldest siblings are irritatingly perfect. And then there's Merit.
Like a lot.
That is a lot
but
to unpack.
But it sounds good, right?
Yeah. I think that's a little different for Colleen, too, to have like a family drama.
Right.
I wonder if she's going to throw in some romance in there.
Maybe.
So we'll see.
So next I have Dark Shores by Danielle L. Jensen. This is the author that did the Bridge Kingdom duology that I absolutely loved this past year. So this is a trilogy that she has. I believe it's a fantasy trilogy, and I do own the second 2 books in this series, so I was waiting to get the first one so I could finally start it. Oh my gosh, it's a pirate story.
Aww.
I'm obsessed with pirate stories for some reason. After reading Daughter of the Pirate King and then Fables kind of like that too, I'm going to love this, I think. This is going to be an author that I really love this year, so I'm so excited to read more of her work.
So next I got Behind Closed Doors. This is in very good condition, and I did pay $3.10 for it.
Crazy.
This whole purchase I feel good about. I have seen this one around all over. I think it's just a psychological thriller. I don't know too much about it, but I do want to go into it completely blind.
That's what I've been considering getting on Book Outlet for a long time.
This is like $8 on Book Outlet.
And that's why I have it.
I'm excited to read this one.
So the next one I have is Kingsbane. This is the second book, I believe, in this trilogy. Gabriella, our friend that told us about this sale, is obsessed with this trilogy, and I've been seeing a lot about it as well, so I'm so excited to read it. They only had this one on the website, so I do need to get Furyborn and then the third one before I can start it, but I am so excited. This one looks pretty good too. I know you took off your plastic, but I kind of like it. I feel like it keeps the dust jacket protected. I don't know much about this series. I want to go into it blindly, so I'm so excited to finally own all of these.
Okay, so last I got The Perfect Marriage. Just reading the back, it says, would you defend your husband if he was accused of killing his mistress?
Oh my god! That's already starting off strong.
I'm like, whoa, maybe I should read this already. I did get this one for $6.69. These are all just books that I've wanted for so long. This just seems like good psychological thriller.
That's what I've seen a lot.
Yeah, me too. A completely gripping psychological suspense. I'm here for it.
The last one I have in here is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. This is one that you guys know I've been wanting to purchase this book for so long. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if this was the cover that
was not.
Right?
It was not.
I don't know if this was the cover that was advertised. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it was. But it's also a lot smaller than I thought. Yeah, see, look.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, okay. This was not the one that I got. This was not what was advertised. I'm not mad at it. At least I have a copy, but this is completely different. I keep trying to start this audiobook. I think I've tried about 4 times now. Audiobooks are just not for me. I can't pay attention. So this is one that I decided to get the physical copy so I could just read. I do think this is going to be a classic that I really like. I know this is a popular one, especially if you don't really read classics. Like, this is one of the first ones that they recommend reading. I'm just glad I finally have it. I would like to get a different copy, I think, if I end up really liking the story. Until then, I'm glad I have this one.
Okay, so that was all of the books.
Overall, I feel like this was a good purchase.
I support this for us, if that makes sense.
I do like Better World books. I think Book Outlet I like more. But if they have some kind of sale going on...
That 30% off was just hard to miss. Whoa.
My life just flashed before my eyes. Yeah, I do see myself making another purchase from there if they have a really good sale going on.
If they do a 30% off sale, I will most definitely be purchasing again.
So as you guys know, this hobby of ours, reading and book buying, could be expensive most of the time, especially with the amount that we buy. So we do love finding discounted books, just affordable books anywhere we can. That's why we love Book Outlet and now Better World Books. So if you guys have any places you like to buy affordable discounted books, definitely let us know in the comments. And if you're looking for places as well, maybe the comments is a good resource. I know Facebook has a lot of groups where you could buy and sell used books. That's something I've been very addicted to lately.
Keep a lookout for Friday's video. We will be doing our buddy reading vlog. You guys voted for Ace of Spades, so we will be reading that one, and you can see all of our thoughts and reactions there.
I'm in the middle of books right now, so it's like the perfect time to start one.
Currently reading A Little Life.
Oh, how was that going?
It's going. I will say the beginning was a little bit slow, but now that I'm getting into it, it's getting serious.
Okay.
So this is a good spot for a little break.
Right, and read Ace of Spades.
And read Ace of Spades. So hopefully we'll love it.
If you guys do want to read along with us, the video is coming out Friday. We'll have chapters so you can read with us and watch our updates, and we'll save all the spoilers until the end in case you don't read it or haven't read it yet. As always, we do put out new videos every Wednesday and Friday, so if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
And in that book, they kept, dude, never mind.
Not get it together today.
Yeah.
Like it was rightly done. It was a good purchase.
Okay, let me know if you get home. Okay, bye.
What do you mean if she gets home?
Okay, bye. I meant like